We're a local charity run from Cardiff, and we help support the Children's Hospice in Belarus, in the capital city in Minsk. We've been going since '91. Originally it was to help victims of the Chernobyl disaster at the time, so just over 30 years ago now, with things like healthcare, respite care, kind of medication treatment, this kind of thing. And in the early days we also brought over groups of children from Belarus for respite kind of holidays here in the UK. But then as time went on, there were different projects kind of opening as the hospice got bigger, and a summer camp programme opened 11 years ago now, where disabled children from Belarus and the surrounding areas of Minsk are able to go for a summer holiday for 2 weeks. And so we were asked to start a project where we take volunteers from Cardiff to help look after the disabled children there. So that's been our main project now for 11 years.
And is this something that needs to be raised to the profile of? Does it need more awareness?
Yeah, I think so, from a few levels. Obviously I'm biased, but for example, a lot of volunteer projects require you to raise a certain amount of money for the charity before they'll let you onto the project, for example, whereas we're completely non-profit. So we do obviously charge for the project, but the volunteers raise all their own funds to come. So every penny is covered by the volunteers, and then any money we raise during the year with different events or marathons, skydives, dinners, all this kind of thing, all of that money gets donated directly to help the hospice pay for the project. So I think in a sense that kind of side of it needs to be raised the profile of, because a lot of people think that the volunteers are raising money to pay for their flights, for example, whereas that's not the case for us. And then you also look at the media, and most of the media will say negative things about young people, whereas it's complete opposite of what I see. We've got a waiting list for our project, and these young people want to come and they want to help and they want to volunteer. And so I see a completely different side to what a lot of people do. So in that sense, I think it needs to be raised the profile of, for sure.
And so any future projects, any expansion on this?
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, we're almost underway for our summer project now. The first group fly with me in June, so that's very approaching fast. And then when we get back in September, then it'll be more fundraising for the next year. We've bought a plot of land that we'd like to expand the camp, so that's a long-term project. We need a lot of money for that, so that'll be a very slowly but surely fundraising project. But we hope to make it so that more kids can come, more volunteers can come, and the whole project is sustained and long-term, and because it's got a real benefit, so we'll do everything we can to keep it going.